Hi, my friends. Here is Rebecca coming to you on day 8, but blog number 7 of this anniversary series that this challenge I set up for myself. And today is a weird day. I've been having a funk all day. I have 2 dogs that are eager to get walked and that are growling at each other. And anyway, I'm standing in front of my absolute favorite piece of this temporary home of ours. And I want to share from the space of weirdness, and I want to celebrate my weirdness, the weirdness of today's energy, and the weirdness of life, and our own individual unique weirdness. I had a very good day yesterday, and not such a good day today. I don't know if that seems familiar to you, but I notice that when I have some kind of success or something that I really am excited about, inspired about, I feel successful, the next day there's a weird sense of failure. It's almost like the other side of success. I'm not sure. I have a lot of loose ideas, but I think that might be food for a future blog. What I wanted to share with you today is a little bit this, to some degree, fireworks of celebration. These 7 days that I set out to do a blog every day. Fascinatingly, curiously, interestingly, there's been challenges every day, there's been resistance every day, and yet I have, to some degree, plowed through. And I want to share with you, like I do, just my own reflections in the hope that it's helpful to you. But I noticed that when I don't do something that I had committed to do, like for example, post blog number 7 on day number 7, I tend to start going down into a little bit this downward spiral of like, oh, I didn't do it, I'm a failure, oh, I should just, like F it all, and not, whatever, it's not important, and I start having all these voices. And yet I've noticed from experience over and over again that if I keep doing it and just doing it, if I allow myself to do it imperfectly, like done is better than perfect, I rise, I come back up, and I kind of cut the downward spiral. So that is one of my reflections. And then I wanted to just give you the brief summary of what seems to have been unfolding this week. I didn't know what I was going to share with you during these 6 days of inner journey for my anniversary of the blog. And what has come out is what has come out. And, maybe some of you have watched some of the blogs, others have watched all of them maybe, or some of you have watched none. But I did want to just take a moment to summarize what has happened, what's been going on. So on day 1, I shared this blog that I titled The Nun and the Rich Bitch. And it was an awareness, an insight that I got on these 2 parts of me, the spirit of the nun and the spirit of the rich bitch, and how I had realized that it is part of my, these dogs are hilarious. It is part of my mission in this lifetime to actually integrate those 2. On my second blog, I asked myself why I do what I do, and I invited you to reflect on why you do what you do. And I used as an example this blog, and realizing that the main reason that I do this blog is for my own personal growth, to actually grow into areas that are scary for me, take risks, become more visible, take this challenge of a weekly blog, and these are all reasons why I do that. And just reflecting on why I do my blog also allows me to reflect on why I do other things, why I do anything for that sake. So that was blog number 2, day number 2. On day number 3, what did I share? Let me look at my sheets. What? Oh, the shitstorm. Yes. It was about the shitstorm, when the shitstorm hit. So my shitstorm at that moment was just a disconnect from my beloved, and some harsh feedback, just that my beloved hadn't felt heard or listened to by me for a really long time, that I had been too wrapped up or focused on my own projects. So I shared about how I reflected on how to deal with something difficult, with difficult emotions, and when a shitstorm hits. Day number 4 was a little bit of continuation of that, titled Stop in the Name of Love. And my reflection there was that I actually had to stop and really let go of my ideas, my expectations, my intentions, and just be present with my lover. And that was the example I was using. And on day number 5, I didn't record a blog, but I shared a blog that seemed very appropriate to me, actually, from last year that I had never published. And that was titled The Art of Doing Nothing. And I really feel that that has been what I've been learning for the past decade. How important it is to do nothing, how important it is to be, and not just do, and check off our list and be productive, but actually to learn to meditate is actually what it is. Learn to do nothing. So there's a certain art to that, and I share that in blog from day number 5. Then day number 6 was around enjoying. I was having a really enjoyable day, and I noticed that when I really thoroughly enjoy my life and my days, I feel a little guilty. There's a little sense of guiltiness and even selfishness that I'm not allowed to enjoy, or only to a certain degree. So I shared around that in that blog. So that was the summary, and today is about celebrating weirdness. You know, I've been having a lot of resistance to do this blog because there was a lot I wanted to share. But here I am. I am busting through and doing it anyway, and doing it imperfectly, perfectly imperfect, and sharing with you. And what I also want to invite you at the end of this series, I will not be back now until next week. I'm sure you had enough of me. And I want to really, today's a full moon, so it's also usually a little bit of a weird energy, a little intense energy, so maybe that's what's going on too. Anyway, I'm having a full moon gathering with meditation and celebration tonight. So this subject, this topic of celebration is pretty present right now. And really, I've shared that before, but when I say that celebration, I really mean whatever. Celebrating successes, celebrating failures, celebrating expectations cut through by reality, celebrating our weirdness, our uniqueness, whatever it is. So that's what we're going to do tonight. And tomorrow, the day after the full moon, November 7th until Thanksgiving, November 27th, I'm starting a new 21-day meditation live. So if you want to be part of that, what I highly suggest, if you are not on my list yet and haven't received my free gift, I would love to offer that to you. So go to the box on my home website, RebeccaCastella.com, and put your name and email address, and you will start receiving support for 21 days to kick off a daily practice. And as you do that, you will also get the instructions on how to sign up to the Facebook group, where we will be sharing live, a group of us who are doing this virtually all over the globe, wherever we are. And the second thing I wanted to share with you in the spirit of celebration is that I'm just launching myself as a coach, as a mindful living coach, which is a long time desire of mine. I have been desiring working with people one-on-one for a really long time, and I am finally doing it. I'm finally ready, and I actually had my first client yesterday. Thank you. If you're watching this, you know who you are. I'm so excited to be working with you. And I'm so excited to be starting to work with people in this way. So I'm offering a really limited offer of half price of what will be my offering starting January. That is to be taken up before December. So if you're interested in that, it's a 4-session package. And I'm going to put a link on this blog so you can go and find out the details about it. And let me know. I would love to work with you in that way and deepen our relationship and our connection like that. And I think that's it. This is a really long blog. If you're still hanging in there, I thank you, and I invite you to celebrate your weirdness. And I would love to hear what 1 to 3 things that you are ready to celebrate right now. And leaving you here